Hello, Cancer. Welcome to my channel, Autumn and the Mage. This is a general reading in regards to love for Cancer. We are starting here with the Moonology Oracle deck to get the overall energy for you in regards to love or in regards to a specific connection if you're here looking for answers in regards to someone specific. Nope. I just didn't find those extras. They came out, but it was like it was a misfire. I apologize. Is there anything else that Cancer needs to know about the overall energy? Anything else? Okay. It felt like there was something, so I felt the need to continue shuffling. I'm sorry. We get two cards. So your dreams need a practical plan. New moon in Taurus. And what do you need to release? The waning moon. Wow, that's interesting because first off, there's something here that you've been wanting, maybe thinking about a lot. Your dreams need a practical plan. It's saying you've been thinking it a lot, but you're not like taking action. You're not taking enough action. Your dreams need a practical plan is saying not just thought, action is required. Okay, so figure out what that action is that you can take to bring that something into reality for you. It's about a dream. It's something that you've been thinking about a lot that you want to happen. Okay, what do you need to release? Obviously indicates that there's something holding you back from completely moving forward with whatever those dreams are, or just that there's something holding you back from moving forward in love in general, or trying to think of the wording, or possibly like holding yourself from being open to something. Okay, there's something you need to release. I get the impression that you know what that something is, because if you don't, then think about it, because I feel like the answer is there for you. But yeah, let's take a look at the person that's connecting with you, okay? I'm going to use the tarot to take a look at how they feel about you. So the person connecting with Cancer, can you please tell us how do they feel about Cancer? How do they feel about Cancer, please? So we get the Queen of Swords right off the bat. So that's air energy. You might be dealing with a Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. But the Queen of Swords is someone who has boundaries, really. It's someone who's curious about you and curious about like moving forward with you in some way, but having very specific boundaries. And so because of that, they might come off a little bit cold sometimes, or a little bit distant. But that's because those boundaries are really important to them. They're very clear to them, and they're just trying to keep those boundaries up to protect themselves. Okay. We also get the Six of Pentacles, which is really great energy, actually. Makes me think of Taurus energy. The Six of Pentacles is somebody who's feeling very generous. They feel very generous. They feel like whatever they give to you, they're getting back, With the Six of Pentacles, you're giving, but you don't feel like it's costing you, okay? You're just giving of yourself. Well, we get the King of Cups. So this is water energy. This is Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. So this is your energy here, but male or female doesn't really matter. But King of Cups, this is someone who has a lot of emotions for a situation. There's a lot of feeling there, okay? Really deep emotion, very compassionate and loving energy. But the King of Cups sometimes doesn't express that particular part of the connection, okay? They feel it a lot, but because it's masculine energy is not very vocal about their feelings. That's not, I know that there are men who are very vocal about their feelings, okay? But that's something else that we're talking. This is energy. This has to do with energy, and masculine energy is just not very forward with it. Okay. But definitely feeling it very strongly. This is unconditional love. This is compassionate love. Can we get two more? How does this person feel about Cancer? We get the Five of Wands, which represents conflict. Okay. Possibly feeling like with the Five of Wands, there's conflict, but wands represent passion. They represent things that mean a lot to us, things that inspire us and push us forward. And so the Five of Wands is something that you want to fight for. So they feel like there's a conflict here of some kind, but they're kind of not, they don't want to fold on it. You know, they want to fight. They want to push through the conflict. They want to find a resolution. Okay. They want to be victorious. We also have the stars. That's sweet. This is Aquarius energy. So you might be dealing with an Aquarius again. It has to do with, it's hope is what it is. It's feeling hopeful, feeling, yeah, like you want your wishes to come true. It's making a wish and maybe feeling like you are that wish, okay? With the stars there, not just in this particular deck, they normally it's just the star, okay, but in this deck they it's plural, it's the stars, and that just stands out to me when using this deck. It feels like it's everything I want, you know, it's all of my dreams, okay. It feels very like encompassing sort of energy. But I want to find out, I'd like to find out more about that Five of Wands. So we're going to ask about the Five of Wands, please. Can you clarify the Five of Wands? So we get the Justice card, which is Libra energy. So you might be dealing with a Libra, but the Justice card has to do sometimes with legal connection. Okay, so a marriage of some kind, and so it might have to do with that, about like a legal relationships. I'm not, the word isn't coming to me, but marriage is the best word to describe it. But if not marriage, then some kind of legal binding. Okay, sometimes that's what this has to do with, but the Justice card really just represents fairness, what's fair and what's right, what's balanced. And of course that's coming from this person's perspective. They want to fight for that. They want to fight for this justice, which could mean that balance, that balance just keeps coming to mind. But it's not just balance. I mean, it's fairness and what's right and what's fair from their perspective. With the Five of Wands there, they want to fight for it. They don't want to just sit down and let it pass, you know. Let's go ahead and clarify the Queen of Swords too, actually. Can you clarify the Queen of Swords? The Three of Cups. So this, the Three of Cups is a card sometimes of reconciliation. Sometimes it's a card of, you know, just having fun with someone and really wanting to have some fun with someone. But sometimes it's a card of third-party situations. So third-party situations doesn't always have to be three people, okay? It could be like two people and work, or two people and family, you know, but there's something here that is interrupting the connection with the Three of Cups here and the Queen of Swords. It's possible that they're just looking to have a good time with you. They really just want to enjoy themselves with you, but they have their boundaries up because they need to protect themselves. That's a possible message here, okay? They're just, but they really enjoy your company, and they really, this is sometimes a strong friendship card, you know, like there's a really strong base of friendship here. And And they feel that, but they also feel very protective of their heart. Okay. Another possibility here is that you are in a third party connection, in which case they're coming off a little bit icy, they're coming off a little bit cold because they're trying to protect themselves because of it. They may fear it if it's not something that's currently here. They may fear that that's the reality. And so they're being very careful with themselves, and opening themselves up. But yeah, that's what we have there. So I hope that resonates for you. I'm going to go ahead now and get advice cards for you from two oracle decks here. The first one is called Notes from the Universe. I just saw, though, that the underlying card here was the moon. And so in regards to this Queen of Swords and the Three of Cups, like this is what's happening, but underneath what's happening, we have the moon, which implies, first off, fears, okay? Which I think is interesting, because I was saying how they may fear that there is sort of a third party connection. They may fear that they are not going to get the reciprocation of the Six of Pentacles, because in the Six of Pentacles we feel very giving, and it implies that they feel that you return, like whatever they give, you give back. Sometimes what people give to us is not enough, and so they feel like, I'm giving to the situation all the time, but what they're giving, it has to, for example, love languages. Sometimes people are they're giving a lot, and they think that you're returning the same, but they're like talking in a different language than you are, and in your language, like nothing is happening. And so that might be the case here. Why did all of that come out? I have no idea. The Queen of Swords and the Three of Cups with the moon here, it implies that there is fear, okay? It also implies that they're worried that things aren't as they appear, okay? That maybe something is, it's not as it appears, and that's scary, okay? So yeah, that's the underlying energy there. But anyway, can we please get advice or thoughts for Cancer in regards to this connection, or in regards to love in general? Thoughts and advice for Cancer, please. I just want to consider this from another perspective real quick. This person does have a lot of love for you. They have a lot of hopes with you. They do feel like they've been very generous. They feel very generous towards you. They want to give you what you want. They want to fight for you. That's all coming across here. They definitely, they do want to fight for you. They feel a lot for you. That is a message that's clearly coming across here. I was trying to think, because sometimes we're connected to people who we don't think of as the person we're connected to, because people connect themselves to us, and whether or not we want to be connected to them, they're still connected to us, and so sometimes that's what comes up in a reading, is the person that we aren't thinking of, but someone that we are actually connected to, which might be the case here. This could also be, which is what I was feeling as I was doing the reading, okay? But I wanted to look back and consider the possibility that this is someone that you are connected with, and that you want to be connected with, in which case, like, know that they want to fight to be with you, and they have a lot of emotion for you, and you represent a lot of hope for them. They're a little bit scared, though. You should know that. They're a little bit worried, okay? And so I feel like the advice would be like to be gentle, but we have advice cards here, so I'm going to go ahead and read these for you. We're going to get them from two different decks. So we got 3 from this first deck. The first one says, time for a love fest. Actually, everyone is reasonable. They just have their own reasons, and usually it's worth trying to learn what they are to maximize chances of a full-blown 60s-style psychedelic love fest, which is always a good thing. Groovy you, the universe, which indicates that there's a perspective here that you're not understanding. They have their own reasons. Okay, they have reasons that make sense to them, and if you talk to them about it, you may understand those reasons. We tend to make a lot of assumptions, and because we're afraid to ask. Maybe we're afraid of the answer. Maybe we're afraid that it won't be what we want it to be. Sometimes maybe we're afraid it will be what we want it to be. But it implies that there's something here that you maybe don't completely understand. And hopefully that resonates for you, and you know what that something is. But they have a reason for being however they're being. They have a reason for behaving the way they behave. So this is like suggesting that you seek out that reason, okay? We also get, it's not as if you need anyone. For as long as you wish to keep them in your life, whoever they may be, understanding them as opposed to changing them will wildly improve the chances that they'll wish to keep you in their life. On the other hand, you're pretty much stuck with me. Oh, wow, how I love you, the universe. This is like saying the exact same thing. Like, if you want this person in your life, if you want to continue having a relationship with this person, it would benefit you to try to understand them instead of trying to force them to change to how you want things to be or change how you would like them to be. Okay? That's what this message is saying here. Also, I feel like maybe should be noted, if you're a cross watcher, the advice may actually be directed towards you as well. If you are someone who's connecting with a Cancer who maybe, I don't know, because that's not like necessarily what I'm seeing here. Basically though, roles can be reversed. So if you're watching this, if you're a cross watcher and you feel like the roles are reversed, then take that as it resonates for you. You know, I'm always saying, don't force anything, don't force it. But if you feel it, if it feels like your truth and it feels right to you, then there's a reason for that, okay? So take the advice if you feel it applies to you. We also get, you were born with that it quality. Do you want to know what's really beautiful? Confidence. Do you want to know what's really powerful? Persistence. Do you want to know what's really sexy? Please, I know about sexy. Not needing to be needed. And if still they don't notice your good looks, your strength, and your sachet, could you feel more sorry for them? Tally-ho, the universe. And this card is actually saying, like, you're an exceptional person. You're an exceptional being. And just be you. And if the person that you're connecting with, like, can't see the special about you, if they can't see what makes you so outstanding and like so exceptional and so beautiful, you know, regardless of your gender, we're all beautiful. And if they can't see what makes that, makes you those things, then that's their loss, okay? And so don't need them. Like, be you and understand that if they can't see it, then they're not the person. You know, I've been seeing this message on repeat recently, which is the heart that's meant to be yours will accept you for who you are. Period. The heart that is intended for you, the person that is intended for you, the person who's intended to love you, the heart that's intended to be yours, okay? That one will love you for who you are. Period. Just plain period. They will love you for who you are. And so love yourself, okay? And don't accept anything less than what you deserve, okay? Because you deserve to be loved for you and all of who you are. And so, yeah. Anyway, I keep hearing a song, or maybe it's a message. I don't know. And it's a man, and he keeps saying, the heart that's meant for you will blah, 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 blah. The heart that's meant for you. I don't know where it's from, but I keep hearing it. Anyway, The last deck here is called the Lover's Oracle. Can we get a message for Cancer in regards to love, or advice for them, if you have it, please, in regards to love? Possibly in regards to this connection. Advice for Cancer. Thank you so much for watching this video, by the way. I really do appreciate it. Every view is a sign of support, in my opinion, and so I really do appreciate that support, so thank you for that. I do hope that it resonated for you. If you were drawn to the video, that means I labeled it properly. So thank you so much. If it did resonate for you, I'd love to hear about it, so please feel free to post a comment or like the video if it resonated, or if you enjoyed the video. But can we please get a message for Cancer? Okay, let's see what we got here. This is the first card, which says, emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. Wow, that feels like a very specific message. And we have this message of what do you need to release, and possibly resentment is part of what you need to release. Like, part of moving forward, whether you want to move forward with this person or move forward with somebody else, whatever your situation is, we have to not tie negative emotions to past events, okay? We have to allow ourselves to see how those events that were hard, that were sad, that were heartbreaking, that were painful, whatever they were, they brought you to who you are right now, okay? And something in that taught you a lesson. And when you can see that lesson, you can look back on that moment in time, and you can appreciate it. You can find gratitude for it. And when you do that, you release yourself from it. And that's beautiful energy that I talk about so often, because I just want it for everybody. I want it for everyone. I don't want anyone. It feels so good, first off, but also I don't want you to drag your old baggage into your new relationships. Let your new relationships be all that they can be. And the only way they're going to do that is if you let go of past hurt. So if there's some resentment that you're holding on to, you need to let it go. You need to saying just let it go doesn't help, okay? Because just let it go isn't good advice, okay? What you need to do is look at that situation that you feel resentful for, okay? The way you were treated or something that happened, and look at how that has shaped you into being who you are now, and acknowledge that without that lesson, you wouldn't be here right now. You wouldn't know what you know about yourself. You wouldn't understand yourself the way you understand yourself if that hadn't happened. And when you do that, you can be grateful for it. And when you feel that gratitude, it sets you free. Anyway, I just said the same thing twice, and I'm very sorry, but it's such an important message, in my opinion. And I just feel the need to pass it on over and over and over again. So here we go. This is the last card. Deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right. So there you go, Cancer. That is everything that I have for you. I hope that it resonated. I wish you good luck in this and anything that you find yourself involved with. And I do hope that you have a beautiful day, and I see you back here again next week. Bye, Cancer.